So I've downloaded the beta, played the beta, and now I'm going to do a review on it, because personally I think might be possibly one of the best CODs made yet. It's that good. And now this is coming from PlayStation gameplay, because I don't think it's out on anything else but PlayStation, because obviously PlayStation pays for like get the content first or something like that. So this is PlayStation gameplay, and I don't think you'll see any other gameplay until like September, like I think it's like 19th or something, when everyone gets it. So as you can see in the gameplay, it looks a lot different. I mean, the graphics are miles better than all other CODs I've seen. I didn't expect to get this good of graphics on a Call of Duty, to be honest. When you're watching the gameplay, even when you're playing it, it feels really weird, like how the characters move and how you run. It feels so realistic compared to normal CODs, like old ones like Black Ops 4. Say that's the most recent COD. The way you're running and the way like you're shooting stuff, it feels really weird because it's not like a COD. You've got to get used to it. You've got to adapt to it. But I think it's a really good change and it works really well. Then there's like all these different guns and the attachments. Now there is no clip in there where you can see me putting attachments on and stuff. However, it's like you click on the gun, and instead of having just the categories and you pick your attachments like the old COD, you have to click on the actual scopes and stuff and then put an attachment on from there. It's hard to explain, but it's really cool. Like, it's so, I don't know, advanced compared to other CODs. Like, I've noticed so much stuff, like for example when you're climbing a ladder on this Call of Duty, your character automatically pulls a pistol out. You can never do that on any other COD. You climbed a ladder and you were basically defenseless, and if anyone could kill you. Where this one, you actually get a weapon while doing it, which is quite cool. Now there's lots of features to this COD, and that's just in the beta. For example, like the game modes, there's night game modes, so you can use night vision and stuff. I haven't played one yet because I don't really like playing nighttime like game modes, but it seems like a pretty cool idea, and a lot of people would probably enjoy it. Then there's like the gamers that are out on the beta at the moment. I think there's domination, 20 man or 10 man domination, team deathmatch, and headquarters. Headquarters is weird. I don't like it personally, but I think all the other gamers are really good. So then there's thingy. I can't speak now. Hang on. Right, the kill streaks. Now, I'm not a really big fan of them, to be honest, from the ones I've used. I think like they take too long to call in. The guided missile, for example, that takes far too long to call in. You have to go through like a 5-second cutscene just to start using it, and it's really annoying because by the time you've done that, I mean, everyone's hiding in a building, so you can't get kills off it. You could say the same about the helicopter, but well, the attack helicopter, I think it's called. You get to control that, as you'll see in this clip, and I think that's really good as a kill streak. But like I said, just the cutscenes, there's no need for them. They're too long. I wouldn't mind them if they're like 2 seconds long, a second long, but they're about 4 or 5 seconds long, and they just take forever. So you're missing out on like easy kills, and it's really, really, really annoying. Especially when you could get coming out with like 40 kill games and you're only coming out with 25 because of a 5-second like cutscene. Because when you're always getting these kill streaks and then you're wasting most of your game on the cutscenes, it's just really annoying. I like the shield option. I like how everyone's able to place a shield, like for extra cover. I really like the idea. At first I thought it was quite stupid and useless, but as I played more I found it was quite helpful and it saved me quite a lot. So I like the idea of it. It's not too overpowered, but it's not too easy to like use. You've got to like put it in the right spots at the right timing for it to be useful. I've noticed it's really good for domination when you're on the areas and stuff like that. Just find a little wall that it'll go next to, so you can peek around the wall. Also, I like the climbing on the game. You can climb on most things on this game. Most roofs I've found you can get on. I really like the idea of that, but then it's also a bit bad because it can be used too much. It can be like abused, and that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the camping on this game. Now, you get camping on all games like Rainbow, Call of Duty, anything like that really, Battlefield, but on this COD it seems to be really, really bad for camping. I mean, look, for example, in that clip right there, he was camping in the corner waiting for people. It's really bad on this card. Every map you get on, especially one of the maps, it's like a dark, I don't know what it's called, but I hate the map, I can't stand it. It's the worst map on this card. You can't play that map because you just got campers. Everywhere you go you can camp basically, and you can spawn trap really easy on the map. And that's something else I don't like about this game, spawn trapping. It's so easy to do on this card, and it's just ridiculous because you can't get out your spawn and then you just instantly lost the game pretty much. You might as well leave. It's ridiculous. Like things like that in this clip, you can see him just dominating the middle of the map, and it's so easy to do and so easy to keep them in their own spawn and just like away from the middle so they can't do much. It's just unfair. The game and the maps aren't that good for balancing the teams, and like the balancing I've noticed is a bit stupid. Like some teams will have 4 and some will have 8. You never seem to get full lobbies either, which I don't know if it's just because it's the beta or that's how the game's going to work or what, because I know there's a lot of people playing it, but I've not got a full lobby once yet. So like I say, like one team will have 4 players and one will have 8, and it's really weird. I think there should be some balancing act from levels. I don't know if there is, but it doesn't seem like it. On one team, on one of the matches, they were all level 20, and on the other team there was like 2 level 20s and about 7 level 1s. Like you're just not gonna have a chance. They're new to the game, so I think there really does need to be a balancing act with levels, or at least with skill level, because the teams could become really unfair and you just don't have a chance of winning the game. But to be honest, I think it's one of the best cards I've played, and that's just the beta. There's probably a lot of things they can improve upon, which I hope they do. But I mean, I'd say I like the card how it is now. But then if they start bringing in microtransactions and stuff like that, I think they'll just ruin it. They really will. But currently, how I like it because there's a lot of variety of guns. There's a lot of kill streaks, but I don't think you can use them in the beta. I'm not too sure. I haven't bothered with them. I don't think there's many perks for guns. I mean, like actual perks, but I've noticed when you go on attachments for guns, you can get perks for the guns. So I think that's why. I think they've just changed how you use them, which is a bit weird, and you have to get used to that. But I think when this game comes out, I think it's going to be extremely popular, at least at the moment, unless they ruin it, like a lot of games have, like Battlefield Hardline. The beta was really good, and the game itself was terrible. So unless they do something like that, then I think this game's going to be really popular, and possibly one of the best CODs going. As you can see, look at the kill streaks. The cutscene took ages, but then it's a very good kill streak. It's just easy to get kills, simple kills. It's like you're rewarded with something for doing so much. A lot of CODs don't reward you with it, and you get about 5 kills, and it's like, oh wow, what was the point in that? So it feels like the game does really reward you with the kill streaks when you do get the amount of kills you need without dying. So I like that about the game. Overall, I do think it is a really good game. It just needs work, a lot of work, but then it's the beta. I mean, I haven't found any glitches, and I'm in the beta, and a lot of betas I do find a lot of glitches, like, but I don't think I've seen a single glitch. I mean, the closest thing I've seen to a glitch is some like guy next to a wall spazzing out on a kill cam, but that's the closest I've seen. Now, I think the maps, a lot of them are too small, and that's why you can spawn trap so easily and camp so easily. Like I said, the one on the docks, I don't know what it's called. I think it's a hard point or something like that. It begins with hard anyway. That just sounds weird. But it's so small, and on one of the spawns you can only get out one way, basically. So you can spawn trap that one side so easily, and I think it's really just stupid. They need the map. That map shouldn't be in the game. It shouldn't. It's terrible. And you just can camp everywhere. You got spawn trapping people everywhere. You can't get out. If they're outnumbering you, you've lost. If they're more highly skilled, you've probably lost. If they know how to spawn trap you, you've lost. It's if you know that map and you know where people spawn, the other team doesn't have a chance, and I think that's a bit stupid. The map I'm playing in the clip, I think, is a really good map. This map, they've done it well. You can spawn trap, I reckon, but it's hard to do, and I like that idea. It's quite big, but it's not overly big. and then there's like the center part that you can dominate, but it's not like got the lane corridor kind of things that COD used to have, and that's what I like about this map. It feels like more open, and like you can just go anywhere. It's not like you're stuck to 3 lanes and you have to go down one of them. So I like that about this map. Anyway, I think that'll be the review for this. There's not much I want to say apart from that, to be honest. I can't think of anything else. But overall, it's a really good game and I'm definitely buying it. See it.